Okay, let's actually get that chest this time, and let's actually use the Deku Flower this time. Because I guess you can't skip over there. It's just way too far. But anyways, in this chest we have 20 rupees, which is a lot better than that 5 rupee chest that we had. So now we're going to play our new song, the Song of Soaring, to actually go back to the Southern Swamp. And then also go back to Clocktown in a little bit too, because we have a few things we can do now. Now, as I mentioned a few videos ago, you can get a heart piece from the guy at the tourist information desk, the one who's hosting the pictograph contest. In order to get a heart piece from him, you have to either show him one of two pictures. The first of which is what I'm getting right now. But, basically, you have to get a picture of either Tingle or the Deku King. You're probably wondering, why Tingle? Why would we want a picture of Tingle? Who would want a picture of Tingle? Well, if you remember correctly, the guy who's hosting the pictograph contest, right before he mentioned the contest, said that he was disappointed in his son who was out looking for fairies. And from that, you're supposed to gather that he was talking about Tingle. So yeah, Tingle and the pictograph guy are actually related. They're father and son. So, with that being figured out, we're going to take the pictograph back to the Swamp Information Building. Tourist Information Building, whatever. And we're going to show him that picture. Yes, he is. He's still doing that kind of thing. Even though his son is a complete weirdo, he still loves him. Which I guess is a nice feeling. I love that quote right there. Could you, tell him not to go outside in that outfit? That's just hilarious. Okay, the next place we're going to go to is we're going to soar back to Clocktown, because we have a few things we can do back in Clocktown now. So let's go ahead and go back there. The majority of the stuff I'll be covering for this video is a few things we can do outside of the Clocktown area in the Termina field. I'm not going to be able to do very much just yet, because I still need a few other items before I can get everything out in the field, but there is a pretty big heart piece I can get. A heart piece that it's actually kind of hard to figure out if you don't have a specific mask, but since I know what to do, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll explain when I get there. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back over here to the observatory, because during the last cycle, I pointed out a specific guy who was hanging in a tree, and I made the mistake of saying there was nothing you could do with him. However, if you roll into the tree, you can actually get some rupees, so thanks to everyone who corrected me on that. I don't have any names to mention because there were a bunch of people who tried to tell me this. And yeah, we really hurt them, but the rupees are honestly worth it, so yeah, too bad. Sorry, man. That's a very cool thing to do, though. That's something you wouldn't normally expect from Link, but whatever. We're on a quest here, okay? We're on a quest. Okay, the next thing we're going to look for is we're going to look for 4 specific grottos that are located across the field. Over here we have a bomb shoe, so watch out for them. Ow, that hurt. Okay, yeah, over here. Here's the first of the 4 grottos. In each of these grottos, you'll find 4 gossip stones. One of the stones is larger than the other 4. What you need to do is you need to go into each of these grottos, and then as either of any of the forms you can get in the game, you have to play that form's specific dungeon song. So, since we learned the Sonata of Awakening from the Deku Palace, this is one of the songs we can use. I'll point out the other two songs you can use, but for now, I'll go ahead and get this heart piece with the Deku Scrub link because it's pretty easy to get. The only thing is, make sure you are the form of the song you're playing. So if you're playing the Sonata of Awakening, don't be the human Link. You have to be the Deku Link. And then if you play the second dungeon song, you have to be the form of Link you get during that portion of the game. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and spoil what the different forms are, but just in case there are people out there who haven't seen this game yet. But yeah, you just have to go to all 4 of the grottos. Some of them are actually pretty easy to find, but there are a few of them that can actually be kind of difficult to find because there's one of them that's actually hidden in like a very tall grassy area. And then there's also one that you actually need bombs to get before you can actually get that one. So that's another reason why I got bombs in the beginning too, so I could actually do this. But there we go, that's grotto number 2. Okay, the third one is all the way down here. Not really sure why I'm Deku Link though. So yeah, let's go ahead and change. And let's also get our bombs out so we can blow this grotto up. Then we go inside here and play the third song. And then the last one's over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I thought it was in the grass, but I guess not. Okay, so this is the last one. Kill the Scotola first, though. It's only going to get annoying. So we'll destroy you, and then we'll play the song one last time. Do 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 do. And after we play it a 4th time, it shows this cutscene one last time. With the stones spinning and then raising, and then voila, heart piece. Okay, the last thing we're probably going to do is we're going to get one more heart piece. This one is actually located inside the west part of town, so we're going to go there next. I should also probably stop by the bank before I do this, since I have over 200 rupees now. Things are going to be a lot easier when I get that 500 rupee bag, but it's going to be a while before I get that. So we'll make our way to the west side of town, because we're actually going to be playing a little minigame. Hooray for minigames! Hooray! Oh, there's also a building over here that I didn't discuss when I was doing my walking tour of Clocktown. There's also a lottery shop that can allow you to win some extra rupees if you play. But of course, it being a lottery, I think it's kind of luck-based. I actually haven't played the lottery, so I don't know for sure. But there's no big rewards for doing that, so I wouldn't worry about going to the lottery shop. So we're going to be playing the Postman's game. What you have to do here is you have to press A at exactly 10 seconds. It can't say 9.9, it can't say 10.1. It has to be... Oh, damn it, I missed. Okay, it has to be 10.0. Each time you fail, you have to pay 2 more rupees to try again. It's not a very hard game, though. And it's actually made a lot easier if you have the bunny hood, because you actually see the time on screen. If you don't have the bunny hood, you pretty much have to guess. So make sure you have the bunny hood before you do this minigame. And you get a piece of heart. And now we're actually done with the postman for our Bomber's Notebook. That was the last thing you could put the postman down for. So we now have a ribbon for the postman's entry. And the last thing I'm going to do here, before I move forward a little bit, is I'm going to insert my rupees. I'll go ahead and deposit all 198 of them. And now I'm actually going to shut the recording off for a little while, because the next thing I have to do is not until 12 a.m., so I obviously have some time to kill for a while. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to, do some rupee grinding and rupee farming for a while, putting those rupees in the bank, and, just stuff like that. I'll see you guys in a little bit for the next part of this cycle.